fishing, and we kind of need this one. So I've been doing, yesterday I was trying to do some flooring in a bathroom, and apparently I am as good at doing flooring as I am at fly fishing, because I could not figure it out to save my life. And I went through like an entire box of flooring and just screwed it all up. So I told my wife, I said, no, the first box is that's just for practice. It's the you know. So anyway, and so come to find out that Kyle has been doing some remodeling in his house. How's that been going?
Oh, just lovely.
Yeah.
It's never ending.
Yeah, so the weather's supposed to suck today, but we don't care. We're just going for it, and whatever happens, happens. But we needed a break from the home project world and, you know, kind of shake off some of those woes. So the weather's, they're saying it's going to snow most of the day, and it's going to be overcast and cold. And I'd like to fill your heads with all sorts of nonsense like, whoa, when it's super cold out, that's when Always fishes the best. I have no idea. I've had really good days when it's been cold, and I've had really bad days when it's been cold. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm just grateful to be on the river after yesterday, and I know Kyle's probably feeling the same way. But
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of accumulation, but hopefully they're saying 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, which I can handle that. But, you know, there's, you know, my experience, there's, you know, 2 people in Colorado that you should never trust, and one is a blackjack dealer who has a grin on his face, and the other's a meteorologist. So who knows what exactly is gonna end up happening with the weather, but yeah, maybe we'll have a good day. Yeah, so Kyle's like 3 drifts in and he's already on a fish.
First drift, son.
Was it first drift?
First drift was a drift.
Oh, you're a liar. There's no such thing as a first drift fish.
I'm not even kidding you.
I know, I'm just teasing.
Here, Tim.
Oh, you got it butt hooked. Good job.
Hey,
Yeah,
nothing to see here.
that doesn't count there, fella.
Nothing to see here. Looks like a brown. Yeah. All right.
So there's a pretty deep run right here. It's more of a trough. I was letting my eyes adjust, and I'm seeing movement in there. I'm seeing little flashes of trout kind of moving in there. So I'm just getting nice and deep. Got an AB on there. Just letting it get to the bottom. Just like that. Let's fish on. All right. He's got some power on him. And he's not messing around. Not a super huge fish, but boy, he's a fighter. Oh! Dadgummit. And it's off. What?
Tim's got a jumper. This thing was jumping like a marlin earlier.
Well, the other video froze, which is a problem I was having the last time I went fishing. But, you know, a lot of people look down at the old wacky worm, because this is all they're hitting right now. But As you can see, this guy took the wacky worm. Nice little brown. The P-tail. I'll show you my setup here in a second. But here's my take on flies. Number one, I've been fishing tiny little flies for the last several weeks. There we go. For the last several weeks. And I just know, because I fish this river quite a bit, that this time of year this little wacky worm seems to do the trick. So my rule of fly fishing is simply this: be a spice girl. Give them what they want, what they really want. And today, that's what they want. Although I did think I was going to pick up a few on this P-tail, but oh well. So anyway, here's my setup. So I've got a little bit of split shot. I'm working some pretty deep water. So I tend to keep the distance between my split shot to my first fly when I'm fishing fast water a little bit longer, because the water's moving fast. There's not going to be that much of a delay, and it gives the fly a much more natural drift, in my opinion. And then I do the exact same thing, but about half the distance to the second fly. So I've got a little P-tail on here, which actually kind of represents a little bit of an emerging Baetis. No, it doesn't kind of. That's what the purpose of it is. But that's kind of how I have my setup, and then I typically use super long leaders, obscenely long leaders. Guys get mad at me for the leader size. Chris, my buddy that I fish with all the time, gets mad at me because I always extend his leader to about 12 feet, and it drives him crazy because they're a little harder to control. But for me, it's the difference between catching fish and not catching fish. So anyway, there you go. Yeah, they're in here. They've got to be in this deep pocket right here. There we go. Nice. This is a big fish right here. So same little run. This one's big though. So what I'm trying to do is I'm laying the rod down to try to point his head towards me. There's an undercut log right there, and I don't want him going in it. So I'm gonna just get him past that. There he was. Oh yeah, this is nice. He's a good fish, but I think I got him. Ooh, he's gonna make a run though.
Want me to get below you? Oh.
stupid and grabbed my net before it was really ready. Yeah, this is a decent fish right here. I'm just babying him because I'm. No, you're okay. Yeah, he's about done. If I could just. Oh, so close. There he is.
Didn't want to jinx you. They say third time's a charm. Holy mackerel.
Yeah,
Dude, that thing's got some weight.
Yeah, that's a good fish. Not gonna lie. Yeah, big old cutthroat.
So easy a Tim can do it.
So easy a Tim can do it. Took the worm pattern.
Thing's got a gut.
Yeah, he's no joke. That's a toad. There we go. It's not a bad looking fish.
Maybe close up. Oh, just lost my screen. Hold on. All right, here we go.
All right, let's get him going.
Cool.
All right, good job.
You too. I didn't do anything, but I should have heckled you more. Now that I was just nervous.
A little bigger than I thought. So fishing's been really tough. Haven't caught anything in a couple hours. Haven't even seen a fish, but our day has changed for the better. I'm going to tell you that. So we have discovered what Kyle believes, and I tend to agree with him, is a fossil to a velociraptor, or even possibly a baby T-Rex. But we're trying to get a phone signal so we can let somebody know. There it is. Look at that. That is an archaeological find right there, if I've ever seen one. So undoubtedly this came from the Jurassic period of sorts. I don't know much about the Jurassic period except that they are known for their parks. Back in those days they could build a pretty nice park. But there you go. Never a wasted moment on a fishing trip. You never know what's going to happen or what we're going to discover. It's just it's pretty amazing stuff. We'll keep you in the loop as to what comes of this discovery. It's kind of worn out. Kyle's excitement has worn off a little bit. Minutes ago he was jumping for joy, but now he's settled down a little bit. But yeah, Velociraptor. Well, so we're back to our original spot looking for fish. This fished pretty good this morning, but now there's actually like hail, like small pieces of hail dropping on us. It's been pretty unforgivable today, so we'll see. I mean, it's not too terribly bad. At least the wind is calmed down a tad bit, but I had to change cameras because the old GoPro 10 is a fickle little vixen and does not like the cold, and was just turning off. The battery wasn't working, so I changed to the GoPro 7, which has a windsock that covers the whole thing, and I think that's keeping it warm, so it's actually working okay. And I got the GoPro 10 in the old pocket. But we'll see if we can get into any other fish while we're here.
Oh, I think that was a fish. Dadgummit.
All right, the hail is in full effect now. Just waiting for it to get really bad. Ow, man, that stings. It stings the Hans! Come on, hail, go away. Oh, that was a fish. Oh, man. Dude, what is that? It's like I'm getting shocked. Alright, now it's letting up a little bit, thank goodness.